Hi, Alan Short from Global Business Coaching and coach for I4T Business. What can we learn from the game of cricket about managing our team? Do you ever get that feeling that your team just keep bringing stupid problems to you and they should be dealing with them themselves, or even worse, you're paying someone else to deal with a problem and you're the one who keeps handling it? Have you ever wondered maybe the problem's with you, not with them? That's right. It might be the way that you're training your team, and you might be subconsciously doing it. Let me explain further. If you're doing one of these two things, you're encouraging your team to come to you to solve the problem. Number one, when they come to you, do you solve the problem? If you do, you're encouraging them when they have a problem to come to you because you solve it. Number two, this is the most important one. If when they try to solve it themselves and they get it wrong, do you show them that you're not happy with them? Either overtly by telling them that you're not happy with them and berating them, or subconsciously by the way that you treat them. Your tone might be a bit colder, or you might be a little bit shorter in your sentences with them, and they know that you're pissed off that they made the wrong decision. So if you're doing one of those two things or both of those two things, what can you do differently? And how can you use cricket to guide that thought process? Now, when we look at cricket, there are four groups of players. There's the bowler. In this case, the bowler is somebody who's bringing a problem and sending it down the pitch to you. There are the fielders. These are representing the other people in your team or associated with your team, such as a bookkeeper, someone who's doing your payroll, other managers in your team, or other staff in your team. Then there is the batsman and the wicket keeper. So when the problem is being bowled down the pitch to you, you have a choice of being either the batsman or the wicket keeper. These are the two roles that are available to you. Now, most of us naturally assume the wicket keeper position. We take the problem, we control it, and then we send it back to the other person neatly wrapped up in a solution. And that's what we do as a wicket keeper. We catch the ball, we control it, and we send it back to the bowler so he can send it down again. But if they're sending a problem to you that should be dealt with somebody else, the number one thing you can do to make sure you're spending less time managing your team is to redirect that to somebody else in your team. So like a batsman hitting the ball to somewhere else in the oval, you're hitting it so another fielder can pick it up and deal with the problem, control it. You don't have to, you're now redirecting it to someone else. So next time someone brings a problem to you, think, is it something I'm uniquely able to solve? Or should I be pushing it off and redirecting it to somebody else in my team? And if you should be redirecting it to someone else in your team, then do so. I have another tip in a future video that I'll talk about how you can train them to solve problems from yourself. But for now, just think about redirecting a problem to somebody else in your team. If you found that helpful, please like and share this video. Until next time, bye.